Hello. Today I'll be demoing my vocal app, and this is what it looks like when you're already logged in. But let's go ahead and log out real quick. All right. So, kind of whole point with this app is it's kind of letterbox for music, so you're able to give ratings and use it kind of like a social media site and see what your friends are thinking about. In this case, like other albums of music, other singles of music. And let's just go ahead and log in here. I just did typical email password authentication. So we're going to do sample@email.com password. Click on my feed. All right. So this is just kind of the main feed here. I just have a couple of ratings, but we have different users that we can see here. So I have this user called bruh and this user with just like random text. And they have rated a couple of albums so far. And let's actually go and rate a new one over here. So I'm going to look up an album, let's say Red Hot Chili Peppers. All right, so we can see album covers, when the album was released, obviously the artist and the name of either the just the individual song. So singles, we have singles here. We have albums and we have EPs. So it's not just albums, I just kind of call the albums here at the top. And all this is done through the iTunes API, which is really nice because you don't really need any type of authentication. It just lets you grab all this information and for free. So let's go ahead and rate one of these. Um, we can see here a couple more things like the genre. So obviously alternative. And before I give my rating, I can scroll down here and see the track list for this particular album. And I can go back and I can see like this EP, this one like a little less, for example. So let's go ahead and press play. Um, I don't know if you can hear it on the recording, but it is definitely playing right now. I can hear it. Pause that. Now it's stopped playing. Okay. And yeah, let's go ahead and give a rating for this one. So just clicking on the stars, and then if you click it again, you can do a half rating. So I'm just gonna give this one, I don't know, like a rating of 3. And then you don't have to click on anything to save. Like that's it. Your rating is saved. And I'm gonna go over to the feed, and I can see I have rated this new album here. And let's now go over the profile. So I spent a lot of time trying to think of how to do profile uploading so we could have like everyone have their different profiles, but I didn't really have enough time to implement that. So I kind of just gave them different avatars. So just really simple, like little shape avatars. But if you do change your name, so I'm going to change my name and save. You can see I had all these other ratings here, and the one that we just did, but the one that I had previously. So this is that mutable shared state. If I come back to my feed, all of the ones that were previously the random text have now been changed to my new username, which is change my name. Yep. So you can see previously these were W4 or something. Um, they have all changed to my name instead because I changed my display name. And the mutable shared state I was talking about is because obviously we have multiple users. So I have another user in here called bruh, and they have their own ratings, and those are also showing up on my feed. And we can even log into their profile to take a look at that. Real quick here on the feed as well, you can kind of the same thing as when you were searching. You can click into your previous ratings and change them if you want to do that. So I go back over to my feed, and now I can see it's a 5 out of 5. If I rate it 2 out of 5, I go back to my feed, and now it's a 2 out of 5 and a 1.5, and so on. And then, so interesting thing about this one, right? Like, Bruh has rated it 4 out of 5. But if I come in here, I haven't rated it anything, so I still have like 0 stars. So let's go ahead and rate this like a 3. and now I have a new rating that is not of the other user, bruh, but of my own user. So, okay, let's log into that other account now. So let's go to sign out. And I think I used random@email.com password. All right. Oh, it's interesting. Let me in here. Okay. So this is the Bora username, and they only have one rating, which is Radiohead. Let's go ahead and rate something new here. Let's do something like Fleetwood Mac. All right, Rumors, very good album. Okay, and same thing, you can hear the song. I think it's playing through my computer speakers. Might not show up in the recording, but is playing. And I'm gonna rate this 4 out of 5. Come over here, and I've rated it a 4 out of 5. So that's kind of the social media aspect, right? Like we have this mutable shared state where many users can come in and give their ratings, and then other users can see those ratings. And if I have not rated something like this Radiohead album, I can come in, get my rating, come back, and I've updated my rating. And same thing over here. I can change my display name. Let's call him Bro2. And now all of these ratings have changed. And on top of that, you can also leave comments on these. So I'm going to leave a comment. And look at that. I have my profile like avatar, which in this case is a square, my user, and now I have a comment on here. And then same thing over here. Let's say I change my name again. Let's just call it like username test. Yeah, let's call it user mates. And then I'm a triangle now. So I'm going to save, come back to my feed, come back to where I left my comment, and you can see my username has changed, my profile avatar has changed, and basically, again, mutable shared state. If someone changes their username or changes their profile picture, then it's going to change, just like a typical social media app would. And then I didn't have any other comments, but let's go ahead and log into that other account back again. Password. Let's just call it password. Okay, come back over here, Fleetwood Mac. And look at that. I'm not logged into usermates. I'm logged in to change my name. But I can see the comment that another user has left on this album in particular. So if I go to another album, the comment won't be there. So, super long review, for example. And there we go. Okay, so I guess in summary, talking about the three major features, the first one for sure is being able to look at albums and songs and tracks through the search function, and then having the genre, having the year, all that I would call one feature. Second feature is everything that has to do with the social media aspect. So, also, yeah, the playing songs. I also include that in the first feature. Second feature is leaving your ratings, leaving your comments on an album, and being able to see other people's names, other people's comments, other people's reviews on your feed show up automatically. That kind of whole social media aspect of it, that is feature number two. And feature number three is kind of profile customization. So you see here, this is kind of filtered out to just your ratings and the things that you've done. And like I showed earlier, you can change your display name to whatever you want, and then also change your profile icon. And then everywhere else you go on the site will now have your name changed. And then, yeah, your profile icon is changed as well. So, profile customization, social media functionality, and then just music searching and music listening. Those are kind of the three main features of the app. And that'll be it for for the demo. Sorry it was late, but thank you for listening.